100, you heard me? Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even...
What's going on, everybody? Talk about a crazy playoff weekend. Holy cow. I'm sorry. It's your boy, Stefan, a.k.a. Sticky G, man. I'm in shock right now. I'm chilling with my home dogs, the Clario G.
What's up?
And the Cowboy Hip.
What's up with it? What's up with it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. The Ram game got me shook. I'm going to be honest.
Oh yeah. We can go straight into it, man. I mean, these playoffs have been insane.
Well, let's go ahead and start with the Bengals and Titans. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of weeks ago, I believe that the Bengals were going to be the dark horse in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I
believe we all called that game too.
I think Claire, you called it as well. Ish, I'll be honest, I don't remember what you called between the Raiders and the Bengals. Did you pick the Bengals as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely. Yeah, Joe Burrow. I mean, him and Jamar Chase, their connection is insane. And it's insane that it is still taking them this far. But what shocked me though with that whole Kansas City and Tennessee game is how the hell did Tennessee get the number 1 seed? Like, dude, Tannehill didn't look that great. I mean, and then they did get Derrick Henry back. He didn't look so good anyways.
Look,
and did y'all know Julio Jones was playing? Because I didn't see him.
Look, check it out, dude. It goes to show you need a top 5 quarterback in the league to advance. It is what it is. Look who's in the playoffs left, man. Stafford. I mean, Tannehill is not a top 5. They lose. I don't care what they did during the regular season, man. This is a quarterback sleep. Who?
Garoppolo.
He's the only one, bro. You always gonna have a weirdo in there, dude, in the mix, bro. But you need a top 5 QB in the league, bro, to advance. It's proven every year, especially the last decade or so.
Yeah.
So,
well, you mentioned earlier, you can't believe Tennessee was the top seed in the AFC. You got to remember, the AFC was a battle every week. It was changing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even on the NFC side was changing every couple weeks. If you can recall, a few weeks back, I think the Patriots were the top seed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Playoffs. And then you had Arizona as the top seed in the playoffs. And both of those teams got blown out in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
I think this just shows that there's a lot more parity in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so we had the Bengals over Titans, and they're calling that an upset. I don't think so.
Well, it's an upset according to the numbers,
right?
Yeah, and seating ranks and everything like that.
But in reality, when I did my show Thursday, 99% of the people picked the Bengals, and Clary, you had the Bengals.
Oh yeah, man. I had the Bengals, man. I was just confident in Burrow, man. The guy is smooth, man. He never falters under pressure. Even after getting sacked 9 times, bro.
Golly.
But and to kind of discount that amazing interception done by the Titans. Barrow, in my opinion, actually used the sack as an ally, because the sack gave up yardage, but it didn't create turnovers.
Well, but 9 times, bro.
I know. I'm just trying to think of. I would rather have. I mean, I hate to say it, 9 sacks than 9 turnovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I mean, that goes back to the argument that a lot of defensive players have. What's more important, a sack or interception? And I just feel like an interception will always be worth more, just because you take the ball back.
Yeah. It even changes the momentum of the game.
Oh yeah.
And with the 49ers and Green Bay, but before we go to the 49ers Green Bay game, do
You
I
made
lost
yourself
Cowboys
there.
at all?
Okay. Do we what?
Do we want to talk about the 49er Cowboy game at all? I mean,
We
do
can.
wanna-
We can go. We can. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So,
Well,
okay. Well, yeah. Because to be fair, last week we didn't have a show because I was on my way back from the Cowboys game.
mhm.
I left the stadium. Like I literally walked out of the stadium at 7:45.
Right.
I did not get home till 9:15.
Sounds about right.
9:15. And I'm going to tell you something. The majority of the time that I go there, it's mainly because the Giants, they're playing the Giants and we lose. And there's that walk of shame from the stadium to Pandora. Is it Pandora? Not Pandora. Panda Express, because that's where I park at. Parking was $100, by the way.
Mhm.
Let y'all
Hey,
know.
Sneaky, you just need to use me, bro.
We
You
got
got free. You got free parking with me, dude. I don't understand why.
mhm.
I'll even drop you off and pick you up. My father-in-law lives down the street,
I might have
like 3
and then
minutes away from the
I
stadium.
might have to take up on that.
and he just drops me off, man. And
We've walked a
then-
couple times.
and I walk back. I do walk back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got there and we drove back. But I'll say that the walk back to the car was a lot different. A lot of the tailgaters were gone.
Mhm.
Only people there.
You muted yourself again.
A lot of the Cowboy fans were they were subdued, I guess. But anyway, what are your thoughts on that wild card game?
I'll go first just because I know Mark will be on the other side of the fence as in Cowboys, how they see Dak Prescott and this offense. I think a lot of Cowboys fans, including myself, got when we saw those blowouts against Eagles, Washington football team, teams that really that good. We really like, okay, our offense is clicking again. We're good. We're gonna make it in the playoffs. And I honestly think our offensive coordinator thought the same thing. And once we got to the playoffs, it's kind of sad when your own head coach is saying that during the prayer before the game, he could tell that the players were nervous. And that shocks me because as a head coach, if you saw it that early, shouldn't you have done something? Am I echoing a little bit?
Well,
You got a bad echo going on.
Okay. So go ahead, Mark. I'll finish once I finish.
No. It's just a bad echo. Okay. Go ahead. Go Ish.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just hear a really bad echo.
No, yeah, I think it's all of us are echoing right now. I don't know what it is.
let's see. I do have echo cancellation on, so
No, but I'll just finish what I got to say. It's what shocks us as Cowboys fans is that we knew this was gonna happen, and it what makes it worse is we had a chance to beat this team easily, and Garoppolo only threw for I believe 175 yards against us, and for them to still come in there, we knew they were going to use Deebo Samuel, and our defense played pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, our defense played pretty good, and then once we got our offense the ball, it's like Kellen forgot we had Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. Like, why are you putting Cedric Wilson and Dalton Schultz as your favorite 1 and 2 for the game? You know what I mean? Like, before the season even started, we talked about how great our receiving core is, and they disappeared. And it upsets me because I know everybody's like, oh, Kellen's a genius. Kellen's this. Man, what has he proven that he's a genius? He's not no Shanahan. He's not no McVay. He's under the Jason Garrett tree of coaching. And where has that gotten him? Garrett's on the couch watching like everybody else. Kellen, I hope Kellen gets a new job. I hope he goes wherever Dan Quiz goes, which is probably going to be Denver. And I hope we have a chance to find somebody else because I'm upset about it.
Look, let me rewind even a little bit more on this. Let me ask you this, Ish, being a Cowboy fan. I'm gonna tell you this before I finish. We will not win a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott as our quarterback.
Wow.
Let me ask you this.
wow.
Did the 13-3 rookie season actually hurt the Dallas Cowboys?
No, I think
because we went all in on a guy, to me, that's not even a top 10 quarterback in the league now.
But Mark, how is that going all in? He was a 4th round quarterback. You're paying
The
no money.
contract they
Look,
paid
listen. But that's the thing. You were paying Dak Prescott under $1 million for 4 years, right? For 5, because until they franchise tagged him. So the Cowboys had all this time to build around him, and what do they do? No, we'll build around our with our draft, right? No. And so you see all these other teams who are getting big time free agents. I'm not saying do what the Rams did, but at least get somebody to come in here and help some. You can't just think that your rookies are going to be superstars. We got lucky with Micah Parsons,
right?
But we can't get that lucky every year. And with Dak, you saying we can't win a Super Bowl with them.
No.
It's kind of hard to say that when your offensive line won't even let you run the ball.
Let me tell you why. We've normally at this point of their career, you see a progression. What we've seen in Dak is a regression.
He broke the record for the most touchdown and yards in the Cowboys history.
The game's changed, bro.
But how is that regressing though?
Look at what he did in big games. Look at what he did in big games, bro. He wasn't there.
Okay,
and let me tell you what else.
Is that the offensive coordinator or quarterback? If your offensive coordinator is not even letting your players go deep.
Let me finish real quick. I'm gonna add to that what you just said. If you watch that game, go back and watch the first half.
Mm-hmm.
They should have thrown the ball to CeeDee Lamb 15 freaking times.
Okay, yeah.
Who is that on? Is that on the coach? Is that on the quarterback? Who is that on? Bro, the way they were defending him, they should have targeted him 15 times.
Exactly. This is what I'm trying to tell
you. Okay, but as a winner, Tom Brady would go over there and say, like, hey, man, I'm throwing you the fucking ball. Dak is not a leader,
How long has Brady been in the league?
Dude, we're going to keep saying this year after year for Dak?
How are you going to say he's not a leader when everybody says they will follow him? Even people that are not even on his team say that he's a great leader.
What year are we on in Dak?
6.
Okay, so we're gonna keep saying that.
No, but his leadership is not what's wrong with him.
To me, it is.
What did he do that wasn't leadership?
When your head coach says your team looks scared, your quarterback's supposed to step in there and hype him up, give him confidence, boost him up.
He didn't say his quarterback was scared. He said the team was scared.
Yes.
Did you see our offensive line? How bad they looked.
He can't call out his QB, dude.
Okay. I gotta add. I gotta add my 2 cents.
Let me say one more thing.
Bad echo still.
Let me say one more thing.
Bad echo there, though. Still.
Okay.
Let me say one more thing. You want to say, okay, you can't trust Dak and everything. Have we seen Dak with another coordinator that wasn't under Garrett's tree of coaching?
I'm sick of these excuses,
no,
bro.
It's not an excuse.
Every team uses them. Every Sneaky uses them with Danny. You use it with Dak.
No, but what's the excuse?
And throw the ball downfield, man, and be a leader.
Exactly, Mark. That's what I'm trying to say. How can he do that if he's not picking the right play calls? That's
okay. Listen, you're answering your own question. Tom Brady and these true greats go over to the sideline and they tell their coaches.
Been in the league for 22 years.
He did Rodgers this his rookie year.
No, he didn't.
Bullshit.
What year did Brady win his first MVP? It was until year 7. So he didn't do this in the beginning.
No,
Aaron Rodgers didn't do this in the beginning. Aaron Rodgers didn't win his first Super Bowl, or his only Super Bowl, until his year 7. So you're putting it would understand if Dak Prescott was a number 1 overall pick and he was supposed to come in here and be a Pat Mahomes or be a Josh Allen. He was a 4th round pick, came in here, and everybody already gave him he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. And then now that he finally got his contract, he's not even worth the money. This was his first year in this contract.
The 4th round pick shit, bro, because we keep saying that. It doesn't matter. He is the starter of the Dallas Cowboys quarterback with a $40 million contract.
Yes.
I don't care what round he was.
And what was our record?
No, he got more than that. We're talking about 170 million.
Well, I'm talking about a year.
No, year. We're talking about yearly.
I'm talking about yearly.
He only got
175 mil this year.
But it equals out or whatever.
No, technically it was only 20 million.
Or was it 120? Look, the thing that I'm going to say about Dak. I mean, you know how I feel about the Cowboys. Regardless, I enjoyed every moment of it. But the bottom line is this: he did something that to me made no sense. And what he did was there was 14 seconds left on the clock. They were driving down the field. The 49ers were protecting the flats. They wanted him to run up the middle.
That was the play call.
That's the play call.
They gave him the middle.
That was the play call.
So that's not on Dak then.
That wasn't on Dak.
That is on.
No,
Sneaky.
Your
No.
coach is telling you to run this play. How is that on Dak?
That's a
Okay,
legit.
well, let me finish though. If you do what the defense wants you to do, you lost.
Okay,
But
bottom
that still
you're
doesn't make-
right.
When he slid down, and there was like 6 seconds left, I knew there was no way in hell he was going to get up in time, have the referee touch the ball, and then get another playoff.
But that was the
Let
coach's call.
Let alone spike the ball.
But that's the coach's call.
Well, no. The coach's call was a pass play.
No,
No,
it was
it
not,
wasn't.
dude.
It was a
There was a
wait. The call was the run up the middle.
yes.
It's been
That's
talked
why
about
we're
for the past
mad.
week.
I actually thought that was
No,
his
it was-
decision.
That's what I'm
That
trying
was
to
a
tell
play-
you. This play
Look,
calling
Sneaky.
was so bad.
I listened to Cowboys radio all week like Ish. McCarthy, I listened to all his interviews. That was the call. The only problem was he gained too many yards.
Yeah,
Apparently.
he was supposed to slide.
They-
He was supposed to slide
yeah,
5 yards
They
before.
practiced this.
Yeah,
So
it
that
was-
was the
that's
play
been the
call, but
call.
Dak ran too far, apparently. But you can't really truly practice that scenario because you don't know where the ref's going to be in the real
Exactly,
game. You don't
exactly.
know all these different scenarios, dude. So
Exactly.
Now that
And that it goes another thing with the play calling. Okay, so why were you practicing this all week? Oh, if this comes to happen, we're gonna slide in the middle and try to spike it. Why don't y'all try something else about throwing it to the sideline? They only did that twice, and when they did it, it worked. CeeDee
Well-
Lamb was wide open on the left hash and gained 15 yards. That's the thing. Kellen Moore, he was the first 6 weeks. Everybody thought Kellen Moore was a god, right? Including me. We're like, oh, Kellen Moore's a god. Once we played Denver, and once Denver made the blueprint of how to stop this offense, what happened? A good offensive coordinator or a good head coach changes their scheme. He didn't change it not once. And who was like that? Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett was like that when he was an offensive coordinator and a head coach. So of course Kellen Moore is going to be the exact same thing because he was coached like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of Jerry Jones saying we're going to have our homegrown players and coaches and we're going to be great. What the fuck has that done for the past 26 years? Nothing. Get a head coach from another team. Look at the Washington football team. They had 3 coaches that are in the NFC Championship. That could have been an NFC Championship this year, all on their roster, and they didn't keep one of them. That's a tree. That's a coaching tree. What has Garrett done? What coaches from Garrett has done anything?
I want to say this one thing. I want to say more so, Kellen Moore is a Jerry Jones guy than
Exactly.
yeah.
And that's why he's still here.
That's safe to say because
Well,
when Garrett left and McCarthy said, I make the decisions on the team, that very next day, Kellen Moore is going to be retained as the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys.
The reason why he did that is because he didn't want to make Dak learn a whole brand new offense. So that's why he brought him in. And what sucks is that's when Dak got hurt. So it kind of stopped things. And then the beginning of this year, we looked great. We looked like the top team. And then once people learned what Kellen Moore's offense is, what happened?
Well, there should have been some worry because the fact that you guys really didn't beat any winning teams this year, that should have been a concern.
Oh, I mean,
going into the playoffs. I mean,
yeah.
You guys didn't beat the Raiders. You didn't beat Tampa.
Tampa. We almost beat Tampa. That was a
and
good
then you
game.
lost to Denver.
Oh, hold on. We
That's
lost to a
true.
team that won one game in 2 months, the Cardinals. They won one game in 2 months, and we lost to them.
And look how bad they looked in the
yeah.
playoffs.
Next year, they were on, what, a 4-game losing streak?
And nobody's
went
talking
1-5.
about Kyler Murray.
They were
Why
on
is
five-
nobody
yeah,
talking about Kyler
yeah.
Murray?
Well, they say Kyler Murray's undefeated at home anyway. So,
Yeah.
Hey, I saw one too. in high
Oh,
school.
can we put Danny's comment on there about firing McCarthy? Because there's been a lot of talks of who they want to bring here, and I'm good with it.
If they fire
Hey,
McCarthy and give Kellen
let me speak on that real quick. So we all know that Jerry Jones likes his boys, right?
Mhm.
Sean Payton has 1 year left on his contract in New Orleans. I will not be surprised in 2023, right? Yeah,
Or sooner.
if Sean Payton is the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And also, Sean Payton has talked about he might just take the year off and get out of his contract with New Orleans. He's mentioned that as well. He's tired and dude, it just sounds very fishy, man. That with everything coming
right when there's shit going down in the Cowboys coaching staff.
Right when Drew Brees is gone, when we have trouble. I mean, it just seems like a ideal situation. And Jerry loves the guy. He loves to go after guys he knows.
Okay, but what pisses me off, and everybody's talking about, oh, Jerry's finally showing that he's pissed with his coaches. Why the hell didn't you do that with Garrett? Garrett was here for how long? Being 8-8 every year, and you still stuck by his side, dude. But yeah, Mike McCarthy finally took us to the playoffs, and now like, oh, we lost in the first round. Oh, we got to get rid of him. It's like, dude, shut the hell up. Shut up, Jerry. You just care about the money, and that's all you care about.
I don't think there's a chance in hell that Kellen Moore's the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Bro.
Oh, hell no.
There's not a chance in hell, man. Dan Quinn might have been a possibility.
Not no more.
But not anymore. I mean, unless McCarthy steps aside. But other than that, no, Kellen Moore, dude. There's no way he's a head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, man.
But listen, I don't want to take the whole show just talking about the Cowboys. I will finish with this because our season is over.
Mm-hmm.
So as a Cowboys team, the way you look up, that's number one Giant or Cowboys fan right there.
Yeah, we all know it.
Sure.
So, yep, there he is.
That's loathe, not love you.
I see about $1,000 you donated to Jerry in that picture.
Jerry loves you, by the way.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that was about $1,000. Yeah.
No, but the last thing I want to say about this Cowboys team is,
and that was just in the hot dogs that Nick ate alone.
I believe it.
Those hot dogs are good though. The way we got to look at this Cowboys team now is we have, I believe, 29 free agents leaving the team this season. This is where, if you really want to win, Jerry, go spend that money on some other people. Stop trying to use just your rookies. I understand we got lucky with Parsons. Osa was pretty good. Trayvon Diggs, but you're not going to get that every single year. Look what happened to Taco Charlton. Where's he at? We could have gotten TJ Watt, but y'all decided to get Taco Charlton, and he hasn't done nothing. You have to spend your money. He's a damn billionaire. Spend your damn money. You know you have to in this league. Look at the Rams. The Rams put their balls on the table and said, we're going to throw all our picks, all our money on this team to win a Super Bowl. And if Jerry really wants to do that, stop worrying about endorsements with the Cowboys, making sure everybody has Cowboys everywhere. Go try to get some players and win this damn Super Bowl, because I'm sick and tired of this.
Another quarterback.
We don't need another quarterback.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, like WinStar. Everywhere I went in freaking WinStar, there was Dallas Cowboys. They tried to give me a card. They tried to give me a card. No, I know y'all got
fan club for the fan club.
No, for the gambling, the game cards.
Oh, WinStar.
Yeah, WinStar.
Oh yeah, because we're sponsored by WinStar.
I ended up getting me a plain one. So that wasn't the only wild card game.
Yeah.
We had, what was another one, Clary?
We had Tampa versus the Eagles, which was
we can go into the two games the two games on Saturday. Niners.
Let's do that.
So I called the Niner game as well, man. I looked at, dude, it was weird feeling I had about it, man. I just like Shanahan. I'm like infatuated with Shanahan, man. Good coach, but they just seem like, God, dude, they're like a quarterback away from being an amazing team. What they've done with Debo, what they've moved him around, that's got to be the biggest wideout I've ever seen, man. The way he runs.
Yeah, he's like a tight end / running back.
What is he, bro? I mean, he's everything, man.
I remember watching him in college, dude.
Have a position for him.
He was so good in college.
So in the game, look, I remember I was watching the game and talking with some buddies at the same time, and I said, dude, they were down 10-3. And I was like, the Niners have controlled this game, man. Yeah. Outside of the first drive. They just haven't put anything in the end zone. But, dude, amazing win for the Niners, man. People always, aren't you mad that the Niners? Nah, dude, I'm not mad. They beat us. I'm kind of happy they beat Green Bay, to be honest with you, man.
That's what made this loss not feel so bad.
Right.
That Green Bay lost too.
To be fair, though, when I saw the Eagles, I'm sorry, Eagles, when I saw the 49ers play, they almost collapsed when they played Dallas. It was close.
They tried.
Shanahan almost gave us that game.
Yeah, I did not feel confident, and that's why I picked, the Packers. But had I known the Packers special teams sucked the way it did, I mean, that special teams play was huge.
Two of them.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Yeah.
The block field goal. The block field goal.
The block punt for the touchdown. I mean, that's what made the game.
And it's crazy. Not Brady, but Aaron Rodgers hasn't beat the San Francisco in the postseason his whole career.
That's
I
right.
know.
That's insane, dude.
And
That
you know
is
what else?
right.
I think the Niners have beaten the Rams 6 straight times, I believe, or
Yep,
something.
they have.
As well. So you're going, man. And the Niners that already saw the line, the Rams were favored by 3.5, which
Mhm.
was a basic line. You kind of saw that one coming, but that's still kind of low. So you see, the Niner lines have really been low on this whole road run,
Mhm.
and that's because Vegas is almost itching you to take the home team again. And dude, right now, without looking at the game, I'm taking the Niners again.
It's not even they're not even on the road, dude. That they
Right,
took over
right,
that
right.
stadium too.
But I'm seriously, guys, I'm taking the Niners again. I ain't bullshitting. I think they beat the Rams.
Now, I have a friend of
Isn't
mine.
that crazy?
Shout out, Mike. He's a Giants fan. You know that new stadium in Los
The
Angeles.
Bills just scored, by the way, to go by 1.
He bought season tickets for the Rams, and now he has an opportunity to go to the NFC Championship game and watch it live.
Yeah,
Or
that's cool, man.
sell the tickets for like $2,000 a piece
Mm-hmm.
to buy the tickets that he has for next year. Basically,
Yeah.
So a quick update on this game. Buffalo just scored a touchdown, so they're up before the field goal, 27-26 in the fourth quarter with a minute and 54 seconds. Okay. Do
Hold on,
you
guys, I
think
gotta see
if
this.
Buffalo wins this, they're going straight to the Super Bowl?
No,
I mean,
because I think they're going to be a heavy favorite. I think whoever wins this game, bro, is going to be a heavy favorite against the Bengals, man.
Yeah.
And I'm talking more. I'm talking probably more than a touchdown favorite
Yeah.
against the Bengals.
wow.
Wow, they made the 2-point conversion too. They're up by 3 with a minute 54.
Ah, that's insane. But see,
Um,
a field goal within you're giving Mahomes
You
plenty
got
of
Patty
time.
Holmes though.
Hey, if I got gamblers in here and the Bills win this game, I'm 4-0 this weekend, guys. You need
That's
to come
insane.
check out some of my lives on my TikTok and streams. I go live before the games and I talk about them.
That's insane. Now let's talk about the game that happened with the Rams and Buccaneers.
Wow, what a game!
What
That
a
was-
game! I think that's probably the best game of the postseason so far.
You know, I want to know what that wide receiver, not the wide receiver, the DB was thinking, letting out of all receivers, Cooper Kupp.
Mhm.
And not only that, why wasn't Cooper Kupp doubled?
They blitzed. They did
They
an inside blitz
did
there.
a blitz and I had two safeties.
The
Yeah,
safety
that's right.
ended up on Cup, and which was horrible. I think that was a horrible design. You had, I don't know. I remember the blade. I don't remember the down. Was it what down it was? But dude,
It was first down because it was only 30 seconds left in the game, right?
yeah. But you had like it's called like a slide blitz. He come off the edge, man, and that dude he just flew by. It was on Winfield from the Buccaneers.
But see that's when you see a head coach actually knows what he's doing or an offensive coordinator. He did a motion. He saw it was man on man, and he put Cooper Kupp in the slot. Once he saw it was man on man, and Cooper was in the slot and had an easy wide open up the middle, they knew they had it. And I can't remember if I saw any motion on the Cowboys' offensive side.
Well, at that point, those play calls, man, you know that it's going to be
You gotta
mano a
come
mano.
out your
You're
bag. You
gonna
gotta come
throw
out
the
your
pass
bag.
to him. You're gonna throw the pass to him, dude. It's just a matter of you connecting with him, and he threw a dime. You
This
know
is
what
a
I
good
mean?
question.
Dave on NFL has a good question. He says Brady's going to retire. I don't think so.
Me
I
neither.
don't either.
I think he's not going to go out like this.
Especially if he had an MVP year.
Yeah.
I would understand if he was having a slump like Peyton.
Yeah,
But
he's
he still had a good
he's
year.
at least going to get one more to at least tie his old coach, if anything.
You know, Brady's got a good team of people surrounding him. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of discussion about it. You know, what do you want to do? What's the end result?
Mhm.
You know, what do you want to move forward? You want to go into coaching? Do you want to go into because he has so many options? He has so much money between him and his wife.
Yeah.
He could go into part ownership somewhere, do an Elway type of thing,
Yeah.
do something with football. So I think a lot of that's going to go into discussion. But dude, Brady is a competitor. He's a fiery competitor. He's a leader. He's a winner. So you know, I give him at least another year myself.
And I
Now-
could honestly see if he were to just get away from the game, because if he was an owner or some kind of coach, he's going to want to get back on the field. He's not going to want to coach on the sideline.
I think he's gonna do what Peyton did.
What is he
Kinda be-
doing?
Well, he stepped away from anything NFL for about 2 or 3 years, and then now he's trying to do the Monday Night Football with his brother.
Oh,
Kind of
right,
stay in the
right.
game, but not too much where you have to spend your whole You know, you have to be at every game. You're
Have
pretty much
you
still playing the
guys
season.
have you guys checked out any of his Man of the Arena episodes
No.
Yes.
on ESPN Plus?
Yes, I've seen a couple, dude. They're pretty cool.
They're really it's I gotta say it's phenomenal because you get to see Brady in a different light. It talks about his Michigan days when he starts off with the Patriots, and then it leads up to today. You know, I have people can say what they want about Brady. I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, for what he's able to accomplish and achieve in his career,
I know.
it's just stupid. It's
Hey,
just
let me ask you
stupid.
this. This is this. I know we got away from it, but I wanted to ask you, Ish, or you too, Sneaky. If there's a chance to get Rodgers onto the Cowboys, I know this is just podcast talk, fun talk, whatever. What would you go for it? And what are you willing to give up? Because I've asked Sneaky this, and Sneaky's always Danny Jones is my quarterback. But in reality,
The new GM said the same thing. So
do you
my
give
bad.
up? The new GM's an idiot. Do you give up 2 first-rounders for Rodgers?
You would have to give
Or, I
up
mean,
your quarterback plus a first round and a second round at least.
I mean, you're giving up your quarterback, obviously.
Yeah.
So quarterback plus a first-rounder. And
first
do you
and
do it?
second.
And do you do it for Rodgers?
God, that's put a Band-Aid on a quick fix.
But see,
That's
that's
not
the
a
thing.
Band-Aid. That's not a
It's
Band-Aid.
not a Band-Aid.
Oh, what, a
but-
fix a flat
double
then?
check
I mean,
champion,
it's
dude. That's
But the Cowboys still have a lot of other stuff they need to work on. Their
Oh
offensive
my
line is
God,
so
you're
bad.
kidding me. Tyreek Hill just burned them for a freaking
your
Wow.
offensive. You have no room to talk about a trashy offensive line. We have a trashy
Well,
offensive
no,
line.
but see, we put money into our offensive line, and it.
We did too. Nate Soldiers.
Well, I mean, yeah, but see, Tyron Smith, dude, he's a great player, All Pro, Pro
Hall of
Bowler,
Famer.
Hall of Famer for
Hall of
sure.
Famer.
He's only 31. You know, he's only 31, but man, his body's just giving up on him. Holy shit, Tyreek Hill just got a touchdown.
That's what I said, dude. He just went down, straight down.
Holy shit,
Did he really just score? I mean, I'm a little late. Oh my God. Yep, I'm watching it right now.
that's insane. He
65
might have
yards.
just won him the game.
They got a minute left to come back.
That's crazy.
But I honestly, dude, if you gave me that option, look, man, I would take it in a heartbeat.
Well, you don't like Dak.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. I would take it just because he's better, and we could win a championship. With
But if we
Rodgers.
had a better offensive line, I would do it.
Bro, how much better of a line can we get?
No, I mean, but you
I
got to
don't know.
look. Hold on. Time out.
We're losing
You-
2 of them for sure.
Okay. Rodgers has lost games at home in conference championships in divisional rounds. After he won the Super Bowl,
Mhm.
he has not been successful in winning big time games. So I don't know. I mean,
He's 1-5 in an NFC Championship, I believe.
Hey,
You're
give
on
me
mute.
to the NFC Championship game because Dak won't do it.
You don't know that though.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I know it for 7 years so far.
6 years. If that's the case, you could have said the same thing about Aaron Rodgers. He didn't take them to the NFC Championship
Hey, Dak is
until
not
year
Aaron
7.
Rodgers, bro.
But that's
Dak is not
exactly
Aaron Rodgers.
exactly. So why are you putting him on the same pedestal as Aaron Rodgers?
Because you do.
No, I don't. I already told you.
You
already
do. I
told you.
don't.
The only way we can go to the Super Bowl is yes, if we have Dak Prescott, but you have to have a different offensive coordinator.
And a different quarterback.
Dude, you know how many times Pollard got the ball in the playoffs? He
Say
got the
what?
ball 5 times that whole game.
That
You
was
rested him.
that's-
You rested him the last game of the season
know,
so you
I
can
know.
use him in the playoffs. So how is that Dak's fault?
Ish, did you not watch the game?
I
How many
did,
bad
Mark.
throws he threw?
I did. No, okay, yes, he had bad throws, but if you're getting hit, he got hit, I believe it was 10 times. 10
He's not-
times.
he-
He got
he-
sacked 5. Hold on. He got sacked 5 times. You saw what happened to Joe Burrow.
There's at least
He
3.
got-
2 of those were Dak's fault. He should got rid of the ball. Should got rid
Okay,
of the ball.
okay then. But how do you get rid of? What do you want him to do? Do you want him to
You
chunk the
sli-
ball and throw
you
an interception?
slide outside the pocket and you throw it into the fucking stands.
But that's why that defense had. The defense played a perfect. They blitzed on. They didn't even blitz anybody. They just played their front 4 and put everybody on the field
Right.
and had a ghost on Dak.
Right.
Because once they saw that he could run, then they finally put somebody on him. Because you're right, he should have ran out the pocket, and he did. Look at the first half. He got us like 2 first downs. So again, you can't win a game if you're running the ball only 12 times in a game. That is horrible.
Hey, so what are they going to do? So what are they going to do with Zeke next year? I mean, what are they going to do?
They can't get rid of him until
No,
the
I
year
know
after.
I know the contract's there, but do you still start him?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
You still have Pollard for one more year. I still
Eventually,
say
you have to eat his contract eventually and be like, dude, we have you under contract, but you're just gonna have to be the backup, bro.
You're absolutely right. What they're gonna do this year, what I hope they do this year,
baby,
is put Pollard as the number one back and kind of like what they did with Felix Jones and Marion Barber, do the same thing with Zeke and Pollard.
You think they restructure his contract?
No, they can't get rid of Zeke.
They're gonna have to change his money.
No,
you can still pay him, and he could be a backup. What is the money?
Set him as a backup. You're the coach.
Money has not.
This is where the let me
like Jerry Jones
up
right now.
This is where the NFL needs to change. This is where the owners need to change, and GMs. I'm gonna tell you where.
Holy shit!
The Le'Veon Bell plays, the stuff like that. You know what? If I'm the GM or the owner, you don't like your contract, then you're gonna sit. You're not gonna play football. Eventually these owners are gonna stand up to him, dude, because they have to.
No, owners are smart. Owners are owners that. Oh, Zeke, you're gonna sit out. Okay, well, all right. Well, we give you max contract. That's on Jerry Jones
exactly.
Jalen Smith. They gave him a big contract for what? He was horrible because he was Jerry Jones' guy. That is wrong with our Dallas Cowboys. If you're friends with the Joneses, you're gonna get your money. That's how it goes.
See what you started,
it's annoying. It's so annoying.
Well, I'm saying because
you're saying we can't win a Super Bowl with Dak. We can't win a Super Bowl with Jerry Jones.
Well, every Cowboy.
You're on mute again.
You're mute.
You're on mute. There you go.
I know. I'm having mic issues.
No, it's just dude, we're not gonna win a Super Bowl till Jerry either retires or passes away. But I can't even say that because his son's following the same footsteps.
So we talked a little bit about the Bengals and the Titans. We talked about the Bucks, and and I want to say something about the Bucks-Rams game. I'm happy for Beckham. I hope.
Oh yeah, he looks like the old Beckham too.
What's coming to him? Oh, hold on. Oh, that's a tip ball. Okay. I'm excited for Beckham, and I know a lot of people are saying that as a Giants fan, we wish we would have had him.
Oh yeah, I saw
but
that.
Is that pass interference?
Dude, it could be offensive, bro. I don't know.
All right. Well, look how we pulled him down. Yeah. But I'm just happy for Beckham. I hope he gets his ring.
Can I ask you guys something about Beckham?
Yeah.
Does he look smaller in a Rams uniform, or is it just me?
He's always been small.
He's always been that small.
Dude, he looks smaller to me. I was even going to make a video about
it. He's a slot receiver.
Hey, I do like his play with the Rams as well. And you know what, Sneaky? I'm happy for him too. Yeah. And I'm more happy about anything. I'm happy for Matthew Stafford, bro.
Yes.
More than anything. And you know what people don't talk about? Cup is having an MVP type year, even though it's impossible in the league to get MVP unless you're a quarterback.
He won the Triple Crown.
Who's his quarterback?
Yep.
Matthew Stafford. Who remember when Rodgers and Megatron, they had remarkable years? Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford's a fucking gunslinger, man. They just scored.
What cost him to not for him not to make it? Bad coaching and bad ownership.
He was in Detroit, bro.
Exactly. Bad coaching and bad ownership. That's what I'm trying to say.
You didn't have a line like that.
Mark, I'm agreeing. You can be a good quarterback.
It had been more so bad front office because when Lambron was in there, it was bad.
Exactly. So you can have a good quarterback, but if you can't build around him like you're supposed to, you're wasting talent. And that's exactly what's happening in Dallas again. It happened with Romo. It's going to happen again with Dak.
Hey, can real quick, side note, if the Bills end up winning, it is gonna be fucking crazy in Buffalo next week. Those fans are gonna be ape shit in Buffalo, dude.
13 seconds ain't enough.
We got 13 seconds left.
They need a miracle, dude. They need to. I think they need to return the kick and hope they get a decent return. But a lot of times the coaches will sit on do not to run the clock. 13 seconds is nothing, dude. It's 2 calls.
I would if I were the Bills, I would do those squib kicks where it like skips all the way.
I do. Fuck those. Those always backfire, dude. I hate the squib kick. Kick it through the damn end zone, bro.
Somebody sneak in the middle. That's a cover 2 defense. That safety.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's crazy when your offensive coordinator knows how to use your.
We
use
might
your
be
players.
watching something special with Josh Allen, man. Like I said at the beginning of the show,
Mhm.
if he, dude, he is a badass, man.
Yeah.
And if he can get this, if he gets Bills to the Super Bowl, Josh Allen is going to be on a Patrick Mahomes type of run because
Well,
he
not
has
only
the
that,
size.
Win it. He got to win it because you do not want to be in the same conversation as Jim Kelly.
Well, no, I'm saying that, man. But I mean, Patty Mahomes lost the first time.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'm saying he can go on a type of Patty Mahomes type run where you're there consistently 3 years, 4 years.
But the thing with Jim Kelly, when he was playing, there wasn't that big of a teams in the AFC like there is now.
Right. It was so weak.
So that's
back
why
then.
they went to the Super Bowl so many times because same thing with the Patriots for a good while. There really wasn't a much
There you go.
great other teams playing against them. But I think with Josh Allen beating Mahomes, I think that's the biggest threat he has for him to go to the Super Bowl.
I think the Patriots, they just own the AFC East for so long.
Right.
I mean, they had what 10 straight? Was it 10 straight or 11 straight divisional crowns?
Yeah. It could have been more. It could have been more if Brady didn't get hurt.
And what worked in their benefit, and I think people need to recognize this, was that first round bye they got almost every other year, if not every year.
Yeah, because the East was real bad too, so they'd beat it up, have great records.
Dolphins, Bills, they were always horrible.
Jets, I mean, come on.
Yeah. There was a time where the Jets were good for 3 years when they had Sanchez, but that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
When they had Dirty Sanchez?
Dirty Sanchez, butt fumble.
Dirty Sanchez.
No,
So,
man, but
since I got you both on here, when you guys say puro pinche, that's like saying MFer, right?
Like it depends, kind of like
Spanish is so weird, man.
Yeah,
it's slang. You could say the same thing. You could say the same word, and it can mean 17 different things.
Like no mama's way means 40 different things,
it
dude.
It just depends how you say it.
You can say no mama's way when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're confused, when you're anything. For anything you can answer it to, Sneaky. If you
could say Beto Cowboys. I mean, you could say it like that too, right?
Los pinche Cowboys. That pisses me off. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Puro pinche Cowboys is kind of saying we done boys in Spanish in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how if I wanted to explain it in a certain way.
Vato Locos. Oh no, that's
Loco forever.
Vato Locos forever.
No, I know we talked about the Rams and Bucks being the game of the weekend. I think my answer just changed.
Well, I mean,
if Kansas City can make this field goal,
where are they at?
They still got some wild, but they got 2 more timeouts. That's the thing.
Okay, yeah.
They got 8 seconds though, bro.
Yeah,
with 2 timeouts, you can hit the middle of the field.
Right, but 8. That's 2. That's maybe 2 plays.
Look what Stafford did.
He's going to the middle of the field. I gotta watch.
Oh, that you got to.
Buffalo call a timeout. Yeah, dude, they're at the 45-yard line, 44-yard line. Their own. They need about 20 yards right here.
Yeah.
But he missed a field goal earlier. He almost missed another one. He's pretty clutch, but he looked a little shaky today. So
anytime the commentators talk about how good of a kicker is, they always miss it. Ain't that crazy?
Because they were talking the jinx, bro.
It's the jinx. They did it with Justin Tucker a couple years ago.
But it didn't work with Gold or the Cincy. Did you hear what the Cincy kicker said?
Yes.
He was like, "Oh, guess we're going to the AFC Championship game."
Yeah. I was like, you're a fucking legend, man.
Did you see what Gold did?
That's yes right there.
Did you see what Gold did, Sneaky?
Those are legendary moments.
When they were bringing out the Packers, when they bring their team out and in front of the fans, he was still practicing his field goal.
Yeah, he said, "I ain't done yet."
He was kicking
over.
Bro,
this is what I hate about this right here. They got it. They're in field goal range, dude.
I'm telling you, dude.
Hey, this is what I don't like. See, dude, look, both these defenses just shit the bed in the last 3 minutes. Dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna. It looks like it's gonna go overtime. He's a pretty good field. I mean, there's so much pressure, and it's cold, and he's missed one already. He has a lot of pressure on him, but
I believe they say kicking in the cold is probably the hardest thing.
Nobody cares, Clary. Make the damn kick.
Yeah, it's your only job.
I really don't care. I mean, I kind of want to see overtime. I mean, it don't matter to me.
Fucking Kelsey, dude. I'll give you that. You know what? Kelsey is a rich man's win.
It's a 48-yarder. Let's see. Here it goes. Are you guys behind me?
I'm behind you, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I won't say nothing then.
Okay.
But I try not
to
say
that. You say that, but
hey, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it.
Nah, I appreciate everybody coming in to watch, listen to us on Truth's podcast. Yeah, this is greatness happening right now. If you're not watching the game, this Kansas City and Buffalo Bills game is
Wow.
intense. Oh, that's all Mark's got to say is wow.
Wow.
Oh,
I'll let you guys see it.
I'm seeing it right now.
All right, I got 3 seconds. Okay, I'm not there yet.
Wait a boys. We're going to the Super Bowl next year.
Oh, I still say it though.
You got to. It's in our blood.
I'm going to say we're going 17-0, and I'll.
Oh, I don't want to say it.
And I don't want to say it either. What game?
All right, I got the kickers up, and it's good.
You gave Mahomes another shot.
It's good.
Man,
Regulation.
it's insane, dude. It's
Hold on.
no
Hold on. Tom's World says Josh Allen is that dude.
Looney
and
bug.
The guy who wanted to trade up for him is the GM's new is the Giants' new GM. Yep.
that is correct. That's
Yep.
why I'm saying you have a GM now that actually can see talent.
Well,
And
now,
I feel like your draft is going to get better.
McAdoo wanted Mahomes, but
Yeah, you see where he's at now.
yeah, well, the owners, yeah, he's with Carolina now.
Yeah, offensive coordinator.
So Matt Rule better watch out for his job.
I think if the Panthers start struggling, I think Matt Rule gets fired before McAdoo.
Where's your barball going?
Oh,
What?
Las Vegas.
Oh man.
It looks like it. It looks like it. That's another good team. Them, the Raiders, and the Eagles. Man, I think the next couple of years they have a chance to really build their team.
You think Harbaugh's going to leave college, Clary?
Yeah. It's already
about 100%. He's gone. Yeah.
But okay, is he on the verge of getting fired or
No,
He just got an extension.
No.
He's going to leave somewhere to go to a program where he's only going to be there maybe 3 to 4 years.
He has an NFL itch, man. I mean, some guys have it. Some guys like to be in college, and I think Harbaugh wants another chance in the NFL. And I mean, I don't know, man. I'm upset to see him go. Actually, he finally got over the hump. They beat Ohio State. They got to the football playoffs. Great season. They lost to probably one of the best teams we've seen in a long time defensively in college football. That Georgia defense, holy shit!
That fourth quarter was crazy.
Yeah,
You know, only one team scored over, I think, 14 points on them all year, and it was 14.
Alabama,
and it was Bama in the SEC championship game. But
can we talk about Bennett though?
Yeah, dude,
A walk on.
Yeah.
That right there gives them a chance that somebody's going to draft them late in this year's
You
draft.
think so?
Let's see,
I don't think so.
I'd say like
I-
5th or 6th round. Just take a chance on him.
I think he goes undrafted, dude. I
believe that too. He's
They
going to
gave Jake Fromm a chance. They should give him a chance.
Jake Fromm, dude. I think Jake Fromm's better than him, though. Honestly,
Jake Fromm didn't take him to the championship.
he played a different Alabama team back then. Boy,
Yeah.
I'll tell
He
you
had
what,
Justin
man.
Fields backing him up. Ain't that crazy?
I know, dude. I know.
That just proves that some coaches just don't see talent as others. But real quick before the overtime starts, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers real quick. I believe he's out of Green Bay.
Where
do you think he's going to go next?
I think if he goes anywhere, I think it's gonna be Denver.
That's a good pick.
I think Aaron Rodgers goes to Denver if he leaves.
Yeah,
And then second, Dallas Cowboys.
Bridgewater is under. I think Bridgewater is under contract.
it was 1 year deal. He's
He had I'm sorry, he's a free agent now. So I think that would be because Denver's honestly only a quarterback away of being decent, and the AFC West is a competitive division. So
and they held their own. They did all right
Yeah.
with the bad quarterbacks. They got a good defense,
Because,
and
I
it's
mean,
only getting better.
Kansas City, and then you also had the Raiders, and you know the Broncos weren't too far away.
The Raiders.
Now let me. This is just podcast talk, okay? Do you see Aaron Rodgers pulling a Kevin Durant and joining the San Francisco 49ers?
I don't know, and this is why. Because this is why. You got Trey Lance sitting back there, dude. What are you gonna do?
Exactly. You have Trey Lance sitting back there. He could sit back there for another 3 years if he wanted to. Garoppolo's gone. Like you said, Aaron Rodgers has what 2 to 3 years maybe left. So why don't you say, okay, Lance, you're going to sit behind a GOAT and Aaron Rodgers, learn from him, and let him show you how to lead this team.
Hey,
they got a good team. They
we
got
talked
good
about that
receivers,
earlier.
defense, offensive.
We talked
line.
about that, about him going to the Niners. Actually, man,
he's from that area. His hometown's only 2 hours away.
Let me say something about Trey Lance. Now, of course, you on TV you only see a little snippets of these players, but I actually saw him warming up. That dude got a gun.
Oh, I watched him in college, dude.
I love Trey Lance.
His throwing motion, and I'm a former quarterback. I watched the hip flexors, the torque, and the step, and his motion is mostly arm, and it's just smooth. The ball just I mean, granted, he was throwing against air. It wasn't against no DBs or nothing. He was just warming up. But I understand why the 49ers picked him and why they basically jumped to get him.
Now, Sneaky, if you ever get a chance, go watch his college tape when he played in North Dakota State. There's a reason why he got drafted so high. He reminded me of Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's got the same arm talent. He's got the same running style. And I think that's why San Francisco picked him. He is very raw. He played in a smaller school.
Right.
He didn't play much against big talent. But if you can teach this kid how to play quarterback in the NFL, give him 3 to 4 years, just like they did Aaron Rodgers, and have him learn behind somebody, not Garoppolo. Garoppolo's not good enough to learn behind. I honestly think San Francisco is a hell of a spot for Aaron Rodgers. It just makes too much sense. He's got a good coach still. He's got a good offensive line. He's got great receivers and Deebo Samuel's, Ayuk, and you still got good running backs. I mean, that's all you need. And you don't think Devontae Adams might follow him for a year or two?
That's what I was going to bring up. Was Devontae Adams has a say in this, I think, too, man. But you know what? You know who else? We're talking about quarterback moves. What about Russ, man? I mean, what's going on?
He's going to New York.
Yeah, remember I said that.
I talked about it.
I said that, dude, at the beginning of the season.
I like the fact the Joe Chacon is our new GM, and he believes that that Daniel Jones is our future, and the big test for him, for me, is this: who is he going to draft in the first 2 rounds, 5 and 7? Ooh. Now, is he going to go O-line? Is he going to go O-line, edge, O-line? If he diverts from that, I think that's when the Giant fan base would just kind of either cheer him on or throw the hat to the ground.
Look, because can I tell you something, though, from a GM standpoint?
Yeah.
He has to say Danny Jones is your quarterback right now. He has to. Because you don't have nobody else, bro.
Well,
Kingsbury said it about a Rosen.
He has to.
He could say, no, we're going to evaluate all players.
No.
You can't say that.
No, you can't say that as a GM.
Yes, he can.
You cannot. You're not.
Not if it's your first date. Not if it's your first
Yes,
date.
he can. I believe he.
You're such a homer like this dude down here, man. That you guys don't believe the truth, man.
No. Because that's exactly what Judge said. That's exactly what Gettleman
And look where that got him.
Look what that got him.
I know. I mean,
so he can say that, but he's not going to.
Sneaky. If Aaron Rodgers says,
I believe.
If Aaron Rodgers right now called him up and said, "I'm gonna be a quarterback," we'd hear a press conference tomorrow morning say, "We're moving forward with Aaron Rodgers." It is what it is.
And you're gonna buy his jersey and be his fan.
Yes,
I'm not gonna buy it. I don't even have an Eli Manning jersey. So
what? A good choice.
I'm loyal to Phil Simms. I'm only gonna have one quarterback jersey, and that's number 1.
Now I know we talked about you brought up the draft and what for picks for him to choose. I as a Cowboy hippie, I'm real big on the draft season. This is my team's out of it, so this is when I started studying, and I did a little quick simulation to see what players would be out there for y'all. And right now y'all have the 5th and 7th pick, which is a great spot for y'all because this draft is heavy on offensive linemen up top. And I think you're going to get the best tackle, and it's going to be Evan Neal from Alabama. You can put him at either left or right tackle, wherever you want. He's a perfect spot. Now, the second choice, I think y'all should either go receiver or offensive line again. And the receiver that I saw there that would be a good pick is probably Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. Now, things could change from here till April, but I think that the Giants, their defense is decent, but you really got to build your offense. You have to.
Well, I mean, our offensive line for sure.
Oh yeah, that's why I say if
So
y'all, I wouldn't be upset if y'all doubled up on offensive
I'm gonna
line.
give a quick shout out
3-1.
to Lamont Adams. He sent me his mock draft. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest, I don't know who these players are. We're running short on time, so I'll try and make it quick.
I'll let you know who it is.
So Tyler Lambron it's a center. He's 6'3", 350.
Oh, yeah.
Best from Iowa, I believe.
He
right?
might be the best center coming out of the draft in
Yes.
years, man.
And then Ikem Ikunawa, offensive tackle.
Beast.
And then he said Kingsley Ingsberg. He's an edge rusher.
Mm-hmm.
And then now that's okay. The first round were the first two. Second round was Kingsley. Third round is Christian Harris, linebacker.
From where? Where's
Kinner,
Christian Harris from?
guard. Huh?
Where's Christian Harris from?
He doesn't list the schools. He just gives me the names with the weights, height and weight.
I haven't gone to the third or nothing like that. Yeah, I'm still watching first round.
We're running short. So Charles Keller, tight end. Justin Ross, wide receiver.
Oh yeah, it's a kid from Bama.
PJ Mitzfair, defensive line, and then the 6th round pick, Jerome Ford, running back, and that is from one of my peeps. Shout out to Lamont Adams. Okay. That's what he sent me, and to me, I haven't really looked at the list, but it seems legit.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of movement from here till April. But
oh my God, did Kelsey just catch that?
Yeah, it's ball game.
Dang, you're that far behind?
Yeah. Well, I'm
watching a damn interview.
I'm watching the replay.
I do want to say something real quick. If you're a Washington football team fan, I really do believe you're going to draft. If y'all don't sign a free agent quarterback, you're going to get a quarterback in the first round.
Yes.
And I like Matt Corral from Mississippi, but I do really like that kid from Pitt. I think his name's Pickett.
Good. Hey, he's good. I started watching him more as on the off season.
The crazy thing is I've been watching him for 2 years. So Ben DiNucci was the quarterback for Pitt, and then he got beat out by this guy. And so when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, let me start watching him. This dude's good, man. He's good. He's got good arm talent. He sees the field, and people are saying Pittsburgh might get him, but it just depends how this draft goes. So
Kansas City's 4th straight AFC Championship games.
And why is nobody really trying to get Bieniemy? Do they think it's more Andy Reid calling this offense, or is it him?
Bieniemy is sticking around for when Andy leaves.
I don't think Andy's been leaving for a while, though.
Yeah, but I mean, why? I mean, if you have an opportunity to possibly take over Andy's spot, I mean, that's just my guess.
But there's only 32 head coaching jobs in the world. And
Can
if
we
you
just say Patrick Mahomes did 2 plays in 13 seconds, dude?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, holy shit, bro.
Dude, man.
Golly, you can't leave any time on the clock for these guys, man.
Pat Mahomes. It's insane, man. It's
13 seconds plus, OT. But let's talk about Kelsey, though. I mean, people want to talk about Gronk. They want to talk about Kittle. Where is Kelsey on? I mean, he got to be top 5 tight end.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah. It just took for Mahomes to get there for people to really see his talent. But he's been good for a while. Like he was Alex Smith's best friend.
And we're running low on time. Gonzalez or Kelsey?
It's a different game. Gonzalez was a better blocker to me.
Gonzalez used to dunk the ball in the end zone, bro. I gotta go with Gonzalez, man.
Now would you go Kittle or Kelsey?
I like Kittle, actually. I like Kittle better. I do.
I like Howard Cross. He's all right with me.
Dude, he's like 84 years old.
Hey, he looks.
How do you say his name?
I'm gonna call him and tell him you said that. Hey, Mr. Cross.
Ish was asking me about guys that are active right now. You bring up fucking Howard Cross, man. Hey, he'll still kick my ass, so don't tell me anything, man.
Talk about tight ends. That's another thing y'all need to draft.
Hey, remember I was bringing him on? I was like, hey, Mr. Cross? Yeah, sure. Anything you want.
Yeah,
hey, don't be surprised if the Giants sign OJ Howard from Tampa Bay this year.
Hey, guys, we're running close. Let's go ahead and close it out. Clary, go ahead and lead it now.
Hey, man, thanks for spending some time with us this evening, everybody that's swing through here. I know time is valuable. I appreciate each and one of your comments, your questions, everything, man. I always have a good time with these guys. Me and Ish got into it today. I'm a little more of a realist Cowboy fan than anything. But other than that, guys, have a great week. Have a good work week. Put your best effort every day. And always out there, if you're at Walmart, the gas station, the corner store, make somebody smile, man. Much love, guys. We'll see you next time.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Cowboy Hippie. I want to say I appreciate everybody who popped up in the show and gave their 2 cents in the comments or just came to listen. I appreciate it. This is the way truth goes, man. We go at it no matter if you're a Cowboys fan, Giants fan, Eagles fan. It don't matter. Chiefs fan. But yeah, like I said, it's draft season for us Cowboy fans or anybody in the NFC East. So if there's you're a team that you want me to look at what their draft needs are, I'm here. Follow me on Twitter, Cowboy Hippie, as you see on there, and you can find me on TikTok as well. I want to give a big shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there who are serving or who have served. I want you to know your stories will always be remembered and told. And yeah, man, remember, take care of your mental health. No matter what anybody says, you got to take care of it, and you got to make sure that you're right every single day. So much love, and we them boys.
You mean we didn't couch? I actually felt a little left out today. I'm the one that's supposed to be getting yelled at and being defensive and all that. But okay, I can take it. I can take a day off. I'll take a day off. I want to give a shout out to Cowboy Hippie and the Clary OG. We've been doing this for 61 episodes now, and we made it through. I want to say this is our first football season, and I love these guys. I really do. I really appreciate these guys putting up with my shit every week, and especially having patience with me. Sometimes, last week we didn't have a show, and then all that. But at the end of the day, if I had it any other way, I would not go to bat without my guys. Even though Clary's not paying attention to me right now and playing some kind of warfighter game or whatever. But no, seriously, I want to give a shout out to those guys. They don't, please guys, go to Twitter, go to Cowboy Hippie's page, follow him. Go to Cowboy Hippie's TikTok page, follow him. I would say do the same to Clary, but Clary already has like 800 million followers anyway, so he'll be okay. No, seriously, go follow Clary too on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff. You know what? What a treat we got this weekend with the NFL playoffs. What a freaking treat. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I know they did. And let's go to the championship round. What do you say? Let's go Giants. Ow!
I'ma keep it 100, you heard me? Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all